Wiki hii kwenye Mkulima tutazingatia ufugaji wa kuku wa kienyeji improved,
kuku it's effortless.
Kisha tufuge ng'ombe wa maziwa mjini.
Huku ni Nairobi, yes, na hakuna shamba. That is the biggest challenge we have. So the only thing we do, na utilize ile space kidogo iko because the government is unapata inatu encourage.
Basi usikose kujiunga nasi Jumapili saa 9:30 kwa mseto kamili wa kilimo hapa KBC Channel 1.
You can't be serious. You're suggesting the involvement of the prince in court affairs. He's royalty, which makes that against the rules.
You know Governor Shu still holds a grudge against our family. He's obviously just the one stirring things, trying to embarrass you.
If you want to charge someone, you must have solid evidence, you understand?
It's just a thought, all right?
Don't even think it.
We need to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Yes.
The heart disease is the world's #1 killer, claiming nearly 17 million lives every year.
When the blood comes back from the body to the heart, all the oxygen has been extracted from the blood, and it's really coming now to the heart to get replenished with the oxygen, right?
What are the long-term complications?
So people with heart disease generally face premature disability.
Good afternoon and welcome to the broadcast. Well, this is Lunchtime News. My name is Jacky Wambiru and our sign language interpreter is Anna Wangeshi. Well, we have a comprehensive bulletin lined up this afternoon, and to kick us off, 48 health workers have been trained to help create awareness on contraceptive use in Wambiru County, where the uptake is low. As the world marks World Contraceptives Day, the county is hoping to end the misconceptions and myths around it and educate families on its importance.
The yearly global campaign on contraceptives, marked on the 26th of September, aims at continuously creating awareness and ending misconceptions about contraceptives. This year's celebration themed Leaving None Behind, Sustainable Access to Contraceptives in the COVID-19 Pandemic and Beyond, aims to reach all parts of the world. In Wambiru County, 48 health workers have been empowered to spread the message to the masses.
Through a national curriculum that is approved by the government of Kenya on how to work with the community, provide messages on family planning, and also be able to distribute short-term methods. Now in family planning, short-term methods means the pills, the condom, and sometimes as allowable, an injection which stays for 3 months before you return to pick another one.
This comes as men's involvement is encouraged.
Kila mara vita huwa inatokezea kwa boma kwa sababu kwa njia moja au nyingine mzee akundue kwamba mama pengine anatumia ile methods ya family planning, either long term ama short term, bila shaka atanungunika pale kwa sababu hakuhusishwa.
Maybe pendekezo langu wazee pia wakuwe involved sana na mambo ya family planning. Kwa sababu saa hizi tunaanza embrace wazee hata waende wasaidie wake wao wakati wanaenda kujifungua.
Lack of family planning has contributed to poor health of mothers and children, with the malnutrition level standing at 28% in Tiati.
We are really keen on looking at how do we raise their standard of living through health living in the community, from the mother to the children and also to our girls.
World Contraceptive Day is also marked to sensitize young people, make appropriate decisions about their sexual and reproductive health. For Lunchtime News, I'm Serafina Robbie.
In other news, Miss Stacey Chumba is the new Miss Earth Kenya 2021. The newly crowned beauty queen says the journey to the throne has not been an easy one, but she is grateful and ready to take the challenge. The beauty pageant is organized annually to promote environmental conservation, culture, tourism, and goodwill.
Beauty and glamour characterized the afternoon at the Diamond Plaza in Nairobi, as Latin ladies strutted the catwalk in the Miss Earth Kenya 2021 finals. Models showcasing their talents in various categories, including dance, cultural wear, and evening wear category. They don't know. To a gathering of beauty pageant lovers. The showstopper was the quick-fire questions, which would then see the finalists whittled down from 13, then 6.
Of Miss Earth 2021, please give it up for contestant number 8.
Eventually, Stacey Chumba was crowned winner, succeeding Frida Muthoni.
I have achieved so much, planting more than 1,000 trees individually and also together with Eco Earth Warriors Foundations and joining other organizations including Wangari Maathai's Greenbelt Foundation. Even today, we'll be launching another initiative, another environmental initiative. It's called Generation Green Green, because we want as many people as possible to go green. We want to influence a green economy.
The biggest thing I'm going to do is make people care. Make people care about throwing plastic, make people care about planting a tree. You see, my advocacy is bringing glory back to the valley. Because
Miss Earth Kenya franchise is owned by Alice Kamunge, the proprietor of Vera Beauty and Fashion College. This year, the pageant has received a shot in the arm from Equity Bank.
The Equity is here, and Equity has said all the trees, all the seedlings these girls will need to plant throughout the year, Equity Bank, they are there for us. Wow. We are very grateful.
Stacey will be representing Kenya in Philippines for the International Miss Earth competition later in the year.
Emerging the winner as the new Miss Earth Kenya 2021, Stacey Chumba now joins other environmental champions in making sure Kenya remains green.
Jacqueline Masharia for Lunchtime News.
Meanwhile, a section of internally displaced persons in Nakuru County is accusing the church of hypocrisy in their latest move to bar politics from the pulpit. They say the church has failed to speak in unison as some politicians spew divisive remarks in places of worship.
A section of victims of the 2007-2008 post-election violence now say the church has failed to provide the much-needed guidance for peaceful coexistence ahead of the elections.
Kanisa linastahili kuwa na mwelekeo mmoja kwa sababu hakuna tofauti ya Waislamu, Wakristo na wale wengine. Zote zinahubiri Mungu mmoja. Na ikiwa zinahubiri Mungu mmoja, basi panastahili kuonekana kuwa kuna mwongozo wa kuweza kuelekeza taifa upande mmoja.
Led by their national chairperson Peter Tenethe, the IDP say churches have been dishonest in their calls to bar politicians from advancing their agendas in places of worship.
Ya makanisa zingine waliweza wanasiasa wasihusike katika mambo ya dini ama makanisani. Tukarudi tukaona hayo makanisa upande mwingine nayo yakiruhusu wanasiasa katika makanisa yao. Sisi kama waadhiriwa wa 2007 and post-election violence, jambo hilo halikutufurahisha.
They added that the current division in churches is risky for a country yet to heal from the wounds of the post-election violence.
Mugao wa resettlement tungependa kwa vile alituahidi atutimizie ili tuwe na mwangaza, tukijua kuna kitu tunatarajia wakati wowote, na tunajua president wetu anatimizaga ahadi yake.
Kika tumepita katika changamoto kubwa, tunakuta watu wamekaa yani hawana mbele wala hawana nyuma. Ni kwa sababu ya vita ya wakati wa classes. Hata nasi tuko na shukurani. Ni kwa sababu hata sisi ambao tuko katika ukingoni, ambao anaendelea kumaliza mwaka wake, na hata nasi tutajipokea hiyo thawabu ya shilingi 1.
They also call for speedy resettling of IDPs before the end of the Jubilee tenure, saying the move will restore confidence and enhance harmonization of communities. For Lunchtime News, I'm Gladys Mungai.
And in the political arena, KANU party is expected to hold a delegates conference on Thursday to endorse Baringo Senator Gideon Moi as the party's flag bearer. But first, Senator Moi will today receive blessings from locals in his Sacho village, Baringo County. Meanwhile, a section of ANC members of parliament has dismissed the coronation of Mukisa Kitui as the Loya community political spokesman.
Kenya African National Union KANU is expected to name Baringo Senator Gideon Moi as its presidential flag bearer this Thursday to kickstart his journey to State House. West Pokot Senator Samuel Pogisio said Gideon Moi has what it takes to be the next president.
Na mjue ya kwamba candidate wetu wa KANU Gideon Moi sasa hivi ni mtu ambayo ana ile kitu kwa wazungu wanasema favor kati ya viongozi wengi. Hata kama kupendekeza hivi karibuni utasikia pengine yeye ndiye atapendekezwa kupeperusha bendera katika Kenya hii.
Senator Moi is set to receive the blessings of elders in Sacho, Baringo County on Sunday afternoon. Meanwhile, a section of leaders in Siaya County are warning Kenyans against voting in politicians with a track record of siding with past repressive regimes. Led by Siaya Senator James Orengo, the legislators said the country's accelerated development and democratic space can only be safeguarded by those who have over the years proved to have the public interest at heart.
We want to make sure that the Kenyan people do not suffer. In this realization of the Kenyan dream, the Kenyan people should not suffer. And we should not allow busy bodies to take advantage of what Raila has done to bring peace to the Republic of Kenya.
You cannot wake up one morning and all of a sudden become a liberator. While all these years, we have known you as a representative of the anti-progress movement.
Elsewhere, a section of ANC MPs have dismissed the coronation of Mukisa Kitui as the Luya community political spokesperson. Led by Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala, the lawmakers said their party leader Musalia Mudavadi is the de facto kingpin of the Luya region.
Nafaa mjue kifungu ya Western region iko na Musalia Mudavadi. Na hapa ni bedroom ya Musalia Mudavadi. Wewe Muhisa tunajua unatumiwa because Muhisa amesema ati wanataka kumpatia uongozi. Ndio yeye akishakuwa kiongozi wa Luya ati apelekee Raila kura zote.
Kevin Washira, Lunchtime News.
Now, 6 inmates who escaped from Nanyuki GK prison are still at large. The 6 were among 14 inmates who escaped on Saturday morning. 8 were rearrested. The Commissioner General Prisons, Wycliffe Ogalo, now says investigations into the daring prison break have been launched as police continue to hunt for the 6.
But it's equally an offense to give abode, to give accommodation, to give residence to any escapee from prisons. Because equally, you will end up being charged for facilitating an inmate to escape from a penal institution. We are also going to equally get more and more of their photos in whatever descriptions that can ease identification.
Chief Justice Martha Koome has emphasized the importance of taking care of the basic needs of children, especially those in orphanages. The Chief Justice made the remarks at the Rose of Charity Orphanage Center in Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe, a center founded to accommodate the growing number of children orphaned by HIV/AIDS.
In solidarity with the spirit of Pan-African and the love for children, Chief Justice Martha Koome paid a visit to the children at the Rose of Charity Orphanage Center in Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe. The Chief Justice emphasized the importance of taking care of all children.
When we're in Kenya, we love to visit children because we believe children are a special gift from God. And we, adults, have a responsibility to nurture our children, to encourage our children, and to love them with whatever God has given us.
A part of our diplomacy, that is economic diplomacy, we've planted some trees here. And she also has said that we shall always come whenever we get an opportunity to come to Victoria Falls, to come and see how the trees are growing as well as the children.
They donated foodstuffs and other items to the center, which was founded by Sima Moyo in response to the growing number of children orphaned by HIV and AIDS who were found in the streets of Victoria Falls. The Chief Justice was in Zimbabwe attending the just concluded annual Eastern and Southern Africa Chief Justice Forum at Victoria Falls. For Lunchtime News, I'm Sarafina Robi.
Elsewhere, a section of fishermen from the Madubaha beach landing site in Mombasa County are protesting what they say is illegal grabbing of the beach, which is their main source of livelihood by a local tycoon. The fishermen say the businessman duped them into believing that he will replace their old Makuti and iron sheet mosque, only to end up blocking their access, and is now constructing a private dock.
The irate fishermen led by Fawad Muhammad say the tycoon initially came in as a good Samaritan but has now turned his back on their initial agreement.
Hapa pahali tuna dhiki, hatuna maji, hatuna choo. Tukioga hapa choo kiliko hapa kimefungwa. Maji tumefungiwa.
The fishermen say the businessman is now setting up a private marina and has denied them access to their business hub and are now seeking intervention from the government.
Hatuna mali pengine ya dry dock isipokuwa ni hapa tulipoachiwa. Kuna watu wengi sasa, kina mzee Mohamed hapa amewacha maskini sana kwa sababu walikuwa wakipata riziki yao. Mafundi wengi amekuja ameondosha kifujo hapa. Wengi sasa hivi wamekuwa maskini.
Mombasa County Executive for Transport, Infrastructure and Public Works Taufik Balala pledged to intervene on the matter. Yusufar reporting for Lunchtime News.
Residents in Marikano area, Kilifi County, are calling on the government to revive the Marikano irrigation project to address food insecurity in the area. Now, the residents claim that some projects in Gandini collapsed after irrigation pumps were swept away by floods, and now they are facing famine. At Marikano area in Langobaya division in Malindi sub-county, an irrigation project which was started by the community and later put under management of the county government is currently on its knees due to lack of support.
Tulianza 2007, tukaendelea tukiwa watu 10, tukaja ulipofika 2012 ukachukuliwa na serikali kuu. Ulipofika 2013 tukaenda kwa devolution ukachukuliwa na county government.
Farmers are struggling to make the project viable amid serious challenges.
Kiangazi tumeteseka na njaa, watu wengi watoto wasomi mashuleni mara wamefukuzwa.
Nicholas Kahinde says the project, which sits on a 400 hectares parcel of land, has struggled to realize its potential. They're now calling on the county government to consider allocating funds for reviving the Marikano irrigation project.
On 400 hectares ambao ziko flat na mto wetu Galana hapa toka nizaliwe mimi sasa niko na for 2 years na sijawahi kuona mto umekauka. So elimu yetu ikishikiliwa vizuri, watu wakaa chini na wakiona venye watasaidia watu wao, inja tungesahau kabisa.
Ingekuwa na mikakati ya kuhakikisha kwamba hii eneo tuna invest a lot, basi tungeweza kupata chakula ambacho hapa wakulima wangeweza kusaidia.
Meanwhile, farmers in Embu County have been urged to make maximum use of the upcoming short rains spanning from October to December that the weatherman has forecast to be below normal to curb food shortage. County Director of Meteorological Services James Gadura said the rains will not only be depressed but poorly distributed.
Badala ya El Nino iko La Nina. Na La Nina ni upungufu wa mvua. Na pia kuna kitu tunaita IOD, Indian Ocean Dipole. Hizo ni zile vitu tu huwa tunaangalia, tunaona vile ziko, na ikiwa negative kama vile iko saa hii, mvua inakuwa kidogo.
Agricultural Officer Jacqueline Mutende said besides planting fast maturing crops, farmers also need to be trained on other best practices such as soil and water conservation to ensure the little water available can last their crops to maturity.
Kwa sababu hakutakuwa na mvua ya kutosha, tunawaadvise wanajua mahindi ambayo inaweza kustahimili mvua kidogo like DH04, tunaita haraka 101. Tukikuja the middle zone, pia tuna advise kwamba watapanda mahindi kama hybrid 513 na Duma 831. Tukienda pande ya juu, wanaweza kupanda hybrid 516 or 520.
She also called on farmers to re-embrace the farming of orphan crops such as cassava, sweet potatoes, cowpeas, sorghum and millet.
Situation ya mvua itakuwa ndogo, kwamba mvua itakuwa inatosha. The little water ambayo itapatikana inaweza kusaidia chakula kuendelea up to maturity.
Still in the coastal region, Mombasa County Government, in partnership with tourism stakeholders, have organized a food festival dubbed Mombasa Foodies Festival to boost small-scale businesses affected by COVID-19. The county says this festival is meant to provide the small-scale traders with a platform to advertise their products.
This is Mamangina Waterfront Park. The park is filled with tantalizing aroma from mouth-watering cuisines displayed by food vendors and hoteliers, showcasing their prowess in the preparation of coastal dishes. The food vendors say this festival has provided them with an opportunity to boost their businesses, which have been hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Tumefurahia sana whatever the county has done for us. It's an opportunity because at the moment we are still new with this business. Lakini it's one of a kind, an opportunity that will always be good for it. Because tumeweza kuadvertise chakula zetu nyingi, specialty yetu sana ni shawarma.
Biashara ni nzuri. Na biashara nashukuru watu wamesifia hapo wanaipenda na nashukuru sana na bidii niendelee hivyo kabisa.
Merrymakers thronged the park to enjoy the delicacies while enjoying the sea view in this park, which was closed down by the county administration to curb the spread of the novel virus.
The event has been great. I've had a lot of fun. I've met people. We've interacted, of course, and there's a lot of varieties of food. So I suggest it should be here next time.
And I
I came to Mamangina Waterfront today. I tested the Ramblinos shawarma. It's so amazing and it's so tasty.
Mombasa County CEC in charge of sports, Innocent Mugabe, said this festival will showcase the port city as one of the best tourist hubs. Mugabe said they are looking forward to incorporating sports tourism in the menu to attract both local and high-spending tourists to the coast.
In line with this year's theme, what we are trying to do is to take this low cadre group in the food sector and in the tourism sector, so that because most of them do not have the financial resources to bounce back, so we are helping them to recover in their business by providing them with such opportunities. Our main aim is to make sure that this sector is revived.
The county now says it will be taking stock of the milestones achieved and challenges in the sector, especially with the advent of COVID-19.
Well, on that note, we'll take a short break. Don't go too far. We'll be back with more news.
You did to me, because you will regret it. Mark my words.
In order for us to get away with it, I don't just need the details of his accounts. I also need to make sure that the transfer is untraceable.
Why are you acting like this? Is it Constanza?
She wants to meet you too. Are you ready? Yes? Okay.
This is strange. Something has happened.
Not so fast. You and I still have to settle a score. Come on. Do you think you can just...
I can't resist her, brother. Billa's stunning. Be careful, Reuben. Billa is our father's woman.
You are a disgrace to our house. A dishonor upon our family.
No, stop it!
I want Dina to be my wife. I am a Hebrew, sir. I am here because my brother sold me as a slave to Jatur, the slave trader.
Your own brothers? They sold you? What is your name, boy?
My name is Joseph, sir. I miss my mother and my father terribly. I miss my family, my brother Benjamin, and my sister Dina.
Welcome back. Now, 76-year-old Priscilla Wambiru, a widow with 8 grandchildren in Sintakala, Narok County, has a reason to smile after the KBC fraternity, through Shoro FM, built her a 4-room house. The granny was identified through the Itega radio program that works with the private sector to uplift the lives of vulnerable members of the community. Father Anthony Kilonzo, who conducted a mass to bless the house, commended the corporation for its acts of mercy and Shore FM for the project. The sentiments were echoed by Narok Line Services Limited Director Andrew Mwangi, who pledged to paint the house.
Community hii siku ya mwisho kutembea kwa hizi vijiji, kuna wengine ambao wanahitaji msaada kama huyu. So I want to say, my dear sister, I'm the happiest man today that my mother can live in such a house, a dream house, for the first time kwa hiyo maisha yake.
Huyu mama alikuwa hana chochote, lakini kwa leo Mungu amejalia, tumemjengea nyumba, na sasa mama huyu ni mwenye furaha sana, na tumeshukuru sana kwamba Shoro FM na KBC ndio hazo wameshikilia hii jambo sana.
Huyo mzazi ambaye huyo shosho alikuwa amefiwa na mja wake, mmejenga nyumba imekuwa smart, watu wamejitolea, watu wamefurahia hapa, kila mtu. It is a very good thing.
And in the sports arena, the national sevens team Shuja will take on Germany in the Edmonton Sevens Cup quarter after finishing second in Pool B at the close of preliminary round action. Shuja started the campaign with a 38-5 win over Chile. Willie Ambake scored 2 tries with Nelson Oyo, Makwemoy, Alvin Marube and Timothy Massey each landing once. Kenya then humbled Spain 26-12 in their second group encounter. Billy Othiambo and Nelson Oyo scored a try each for Kenya as Makwemoy grabbed a brace. Levi Amunga drilled home 3 conversions. Shuja took on USA for pool supremacy but eventually lost 14-19.
William Barker step back, 2-step.
Well, we do apologize for that. Now, Alexander Usyk is the near unified heavyweight world champion after dethroning Anthony Joshua with an incredible performance in London. The Ukrainian put on a masterclass performance in front of 65,000 fans inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, outclassing Joshua over 12 rounds and hurting the defending champion on numerous occasions. Having seen a fight with fellow Briton Tyson Fury collapse last summer, Joshua opted to face his WBO mandatory challenger and former undisputed cruiserweight champion Usyk instead. It appeared the easier fight for Joshua, but boxing triumphant return to stadium nights was sour for the home crowd after an exceptional performance from the challenger. Now, Arsenal have a fully fit squad to choose from. The Granite Shark back in contention after a 3-game ban when the Gunners host Tottenham Hotspur at the Emirates Stadium. However, Nuno Espirito's side will be looking forward to register 3 points and get back to winning ways in the Premier League.
Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta will recall a host of senior players after making 10 changes for Wednesday's Carabao Cup win against AFC Wimbledon. However, Arsenal have a fully fit squad to choose from, with Granit Xhaka back in contention after a 3-game ban when the Gunners host Tottenham Hotspur at the Emirates Stadium. Mikel Arteta's side will be looking forward to register 3 points and register a 3rd win in the Premier League. Tottenham are still without Steven Bergwijn and Ryan Sessegnon, but Lucas Moura could come back into contention after resuming training. Spurs striker Harry Kane is set to make his 250 Premier League appearance. Arsenal are unbeaten in their past 10 Premier League home games, against Tottenham winning 6 and drawing 4 times. In another match set for today, Southampton will host Wolves at St Mary's Park. Daniel Mwendwa, Sports.
Well, that brings us to the end of our bulletin this afternoon. Thank you for choosing Lunchtime News. For more news, check out our website at kbc.co.ke. My name is Jacky Wambiru. Our sign language interpreter is Anwangeshi. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Vera Beauty College.
Vera Beauty and Fashion College, with branches in Nairobi, Eldoret, Thika and Meru. Did you know that we are a TVET approved institution? We offer courses in fashion design, interior design in soft furnishing, event decoration, flower arrangement, event planning, hairdressing, barbering and dreadlocks, beauty therapy, makeup, nail technology, spa massages, teaching skills, TOT, solo business management, and many more. Register now and visit our website on www.verabeautycollege.com. You can also call on 0725 923 550 Nairobi branch, 0728 087 689 Eldoret branch, 0722 227428 Thika branch, 0725 000 706 Meru branch. Vera Beauty and Fashion College, a TVET approved institution.
We are here and we are strong. Let's be counted as we move on. Make a difference, change lives as we tell our different stories. We are capable, beautiful. We are born to do great things. We're unstoppable, incredible. 'Cause we're differently abled, differently.
Warren Buffett says someone is sitting in the shade because someone planted a tree a long time ago. As an individual, are you doing something that will make the lives of the future generation less difficult? As a society, are you making any life decisions that will make the future generations to be proud to belong? Well, folks, it is never too late, so you can start now. My name is Jen Theory. Welcome to Abled Differently.
We're differently abled.